In this video, we're going to talk about the divisibility rules. So here I have listed the divisibility rules that we're going to apply, and I'm going to go through each one. So the first divisibility rule is that when you're dividing by 2, if all the dividends end with an even number, so if the dividend ends with an even number, you know 2 will go into it evenly. The next divisibility rule is dividing by 3. This one's a little tricky. So you have to add up all the digits in the dividend, and dividend is the number you're dividing into. So you're going to add all the digits in the dividend, and if that sum is divisible by 3, then the dividend is divisible by 3 as well. And we're going to go through some examples in class, but I wanted to make sure you had a video of the specific rules. Dividing by 4. If the last 2 digits in the dividend are divisible by 4, then so is that entire dividend. So we only look at the last 2 digits when we're dividing by 4. If the last 2 digits are divisible by 4, then so will that entire dividend. Dividing by 5. This one's pretty easy, and I'm sure a lot of people know this one already. But if the dividend ends with a 5 or 0, then that number is evenly divisible by 5. So the last number has to be 5 or 0. Dividing by 6. This is a lot like our, I got that one wrong. Dividing by 6. If you can apply rule 2 and 3 up here, if you can apply both these rules to that dividend, if it works, then 6 will work too. So 6 will be able to go into that dividend if the rule 2 and 3 works. Next is dividing by 9, and this one's a lot like rule 3. You're going to add all the digits in the dividend together, and if that sum is divisible by 9, then the dividend is 2. So that goes along with the same rule of 3, where you add the digits together. Once you get that number, if that number can be divided by 9 evenly, then that rule will apply to it. The last one is another easy one that I'm sure everybody learned or is aware of, and that's dividing by 10. If the dividend ends with a 0, then you know 10 will go into that dividend evenly. So these are just the rules, and now we're going to do some examples together.